Hello and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I decided to really just have fun with the clothing and patterns of certain things. So for this first one, I used a reference photo which actually came from my own sketchbook. I got really inspired when I was at work and I scribbled it originally first like on a small piece of paper. And once I got home, I officially put it like to my sketchbook. And now, just to save it digitally, I just wanted to show you guys just a little bit of this. If you did watch my last short or my last TikTok, I did post this. This is just a more talked about version of this, and you can just skip to the second one if you're already seen this or you're not really interested. But anything else, this is just me trying to deal with patterns on clothing and just putting patterns out there just for funsies or anything. To speak about this character, I wanted this character to give off like Miss Frizzle vibes, like this teacher, like a guidance counselor, just something that was like fun and energetic and taught you while still, you know, being mindful to everybody else's way of learning. So definitely like a whole Miss Frizzle vibe, but like I want to give her like a little bit like a part of me want to go a little bit ballerina-esque. It wasn't like that in the sketchbook, but I think digitally I wanted to make her look more like a ballerina. I think that's why I made her skirt way more poofier than the original. Now, the pose in the sketchbook, I think I just did a different angle of the exact same pose. Because, from the sketchbook, she's handing her hat to you, but it looks different completely from when I'm drawing it. But overall, I really did have fun with this one. I didn't make the planets like I originally did from the sketchbook. I just decided to make them circles. I didn't want to over exaggerate or put too much just on the character, so I just did simplify it in the end. But overall, it still looked fun, it still looked cute. I definitely like putting orange and purple together. I don't know where I thought of that from or what even made me even want to put orange and purple together for this character, but I do like orange and purple together just in general. Now, one thing I really did have fun with was the shading for this character. Not only for the hair, but for the clothing and for everything just in general. Making shading for characters really do either make or break a character for me, and this definitely made it for them. Because I didn't really get to shade as much in the sketchbook, or even if I did, it don't look as visible in the reference photo. So just overall putting it to something that's very visible, very seeable, and it looks overall just fun to use overall. It really did like make a complete difference. And if you guys ever want to see me like sketch like in my sketchbook for a video, definitely let me know. Because I do have some sketches. I am working to fill up the actual sketchbook in itself. I have a mixed media sketchbook, so it can do other stuff like markers, acrylic paints. So just anything, any ideas I can use, definitely let me know. Alright, for this next one, I'm not as happy with the result of the pattern, but I am extremely happy with just the overall way I wanted to design this character. I wanted to have just a different pose, so I did try to start off with a different pose than what normally I did, completely standing or just completely out in the open. I did want this character to be a little bit more closed off than my last one. I don't know, maybe they could be like a student of my little planet Miss Frizzle character. But I just want to make this character more closed off and less look like they're trying to want to associate with other people. Now, I wanted to put multiple patterns inside of this character. I wanted to put, the cool fishnets and the pattern on their turtleneck, and just overall just make them character look like a complete, I guess, weirdo per se. Overall, I do like it, and I just like making stuff fun with patterns, but I've never actually had a video dedicated to any of my patterns that I do make. So I don't know, I feel like there's definitely more characters like in my videos that deserve to be in here, but definitely making characters for this specifically is fun. Now, one thing I wish I could change about this character is proportions. If you don't see it now, you'll see it definitely when I take the sketch layer off. How different like the top of their body look compared to the bottom half of their body. And I wish I could just make the top half wider, or maybe even turn the character's lower half to where it matches what's happening. And I think overall I just completely messed up with that. So if I could go back, I would definitely change that. I really did like the like cute little hair though. I always like little cute. I wouldn't call them space buns. They're just buns in general. But you'll see what I mean when I say I absolutely did not like the way I went for the pattern. I wish I should have did the pattern like how I did in the thumbnail and just lowered the opacity of the color and just went straight lines. But I think I wanted to be just a little bit different. And you'll just see what I did eventually. But it's definitely not my favorite thing ever. So I start doing the original color like 100% opacity, go past through, make another layer, and then run through it. And then I only decided to darken the intersections, which was a little bit dumb because if you lower the transparency of the original color, the intersections would naturally like deepen each other. So overall, it just turned out pretty terrible for it. Not too bad, but I wish I could just fix it. Other than the proportion and then the messed up pattern, I absolutely had fun drawing this character. Overall, anything like fun wise when it comes to just drawing a character in general, I always have fun with the randomness of it, not knowing what I'm completely going to draw at first, and just wanting to incorporate the pattern later. So just trying to get something down on the screen is really fun. You don't know what it's going to be or what my creativity might strike. It's just fun overall to get something out for myself. Now, this last one is my absolute favorite, mainly because I could never talk about patterns without including the main anime of patterns, and that would be Demon Slayer. For a lot of Demon Slayer characters, if you don't watch Demon Slayer or you're not in the anime, you can mainly recognize a single character by the pattern of Sonia Kimono, which is a piece of clothing or like a cute little robe that they wear over the Demon Slayer outfit or the Demon Slayer uniform. And so I decided to make my own OC for Demon Slayer. I've made this character before, but I definitely wanted to revamp them. Because the original one, it was so terrible and I hated it so much. So I decided to make a better, more badass version of this character. Now the original one, I still took the pattern from that character. I just wanted to make him look more badass. Just in the end, she definitely got a lot more buffer than the last time I drew her. I definitely wanted to make her like a muscle woman. She definitely have like some gains on her. She definitely been working out, and I definitely want to give her a official weapon because I keep drawing her without her weapon. I don't know why I don't do that, but now she officially has her weapon. Now for the line art, it was pretty hard for me to do, mainly because I didn't want it to be exactly like the show. That I can't draw like Demon Slayer. Just to preface that, it's not gonna look exactly like she's from Demon Slayer. It's just a overall drawing of it. But I just wanted to have something nice, and I do end up changing like the complete like look of her face, like you've seen. I change everything about this character, like everything from the original start from the sketches, just everything. Now she looks how she looks, and I'm absolutely happy with it. I start drawing it, and I definitely want her kimono to have these still white stars on it. I just changed them just a little bit, just to make her character stand out completely on their own. Now I know for some characters in Demon Slayer they don't have a kimono. They just wear like the I don't know what the outfit's called, but the one where it has the thigh slit in both sides. I forgot what it's called, but I definitely wanted my character to have a Demon Slayer core outfit. I don't know what level they'd be. I just wanna get this out here. But I also want to have like cute little shoes. I noticed that some characters can have different wear shoes. So mine is little shoes that have like a little sunrise on them. I want it to look like little sunsets per se. I just want it to look cute. So after all the shading, I made the stars, I shaded the kimono, and then overall I am done. I just finished on small finishing touches, but realistically there's nothing else to do. I just really wanted to make a anime OC just to bring more homage to animes that I like. So yeah, I'm overall super happy with this one. Alright, that's going to be it for my anime drawing. Have anything you want to say, please comment down below. And if you also want to see, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.